All right, so really quickly, I'd like to say, for those of you that watch my TF2 commentary videos, similar to TF2 Dustier Bowl or whatnot, this is basically that video, except I cover a couple topics in it, two big topics, which is the blue verification check mark on, Twitter, that whole thing. And then I also end up talking a lot about the $70 games. And then I go on to just have it be also a normal commentary, TF2 gameplay video like I usually do. So there's a lot going on. I'll have timestamps on screen whenever I'm done editing this. But yeah, just so you know, there's a lot of parts. If you want to skip around, you can. You want to skip the blue check mark part. But overall, for those of you that like my just normal, chill TF2 gameplay and talking about random shit, then just watch the whole thing, I guess. I restarted. I had a recording, and we're not recording anymore because I don't fucking care. Whoa! Whoa, a Sandman! A Sandman! I was talking about Red Bull. I guess we'll talk about that. Actually, let's talk about the blue check mark first. I'm going to put that in the title of the video because it's going to make people click on it. This is for those of you watching, this is a normal TF2 commentary like all my other ones. The blue check mark, all right? Don't immediately dislike because I'm going to talk about this, all right? Hear me out. Hear me out for those of you that are already enraged because I'm talking about this. The blue verification check mark on Twitter. All right, so fucking Elon Musk buys Twitter, all right? He says he's going to make the blue check mark paid. He's going to make it paid. You have to pay $8 a month or whatever for it. I thought the check mark... Where is he? Where is he? I thought the blue check mark, the verification mark as it's called, was meant to verify that that is the official count of that person. Am I wrong? For those of you that own Twitter... Now, I have used Twitter before a couple times, years and years ago, but I don't use it right now. I don't have it on my phone. I don't even have an account that I use, all right? But I understand how it works. And I thought, I thought the blue check mark was to verify that, say, Stephen Hawking, whatever the fuck, I don't know. Stephen Hawking, all right? You go to his account, he's got the blue check mark. That means it's his actual Twitter account. Because with Twitter, from what I can tell, you can change, not your handle, your @, but you can change your name on there to anything. So if I want to change my name to Travis Scott and try to pretend that I'm actually Travis Scott on that account, I can. And that's something we've seen in the YouTube comment section, where people can change their YouTube usernames to whatever they want. Like, that's open. You could have the same exact username as another channel, but YouTube has a verification mark, so you know who the actual channel is. But this problem still goes on, where say you go to Linus Tech Tips, you go to his channel, his comment section. I think YouTube's kind of fixed it now, but you go to his comment section and you go to replies. Say somebody makes a comment saying, this is a great video. When you go to replies, there will be a comment by Linus Tech Tips and it will say, hey, click this link to enter this giveaway. You won a prize. And that's a fake account. Obviously, you could, check the account, see the subscriber count and everything, but people have actually gotten scammed by that. Now, that's what I want to ask is, isn't that how it works on Twitter, or am I wrong? Am I wrong by saying that? For those of you that actually use Twitter, is that wrong? Because I thought that was the point of it. For those of you that are like, oh, like, it's funny, haha, that he's getting rid of the blue check mark and, like, all these people are upset. To me, they're not upset that they have to pay for it. It's the fact that it shows that it's their account. They're the real person. I know it's hard to believe, but there are people that are more popular than other people, and there are people so popular that other people will try to pretend that they're that person and scam people that are, listen to that person's music or whatever. It's just like when you get those scam emails saying, hey, we work with Amazon support and there was a transaction for $2,500. It's the same as that. To me, the blue check mark is Elon Musk having no idea how the fuck the internet works. Because just about every single other platform, like Instagram, like YouTube, like whatever the fuck else there is, MySpace has, I don't even know if MySpace has it, has a verification mark. Show that that's that person's official account, like that's real. When they receive that check mark, usually after you know, they hit a certain follower count or whatever. You know, YouTube, it's after a certain amount of subscribers. So that's what I want to know is it actually like that for Twitter? Is it actually used to verify? Because that's what I thought it was used for. I could be wrong. Maybe it wasn't, and him getting rid of it is actually just a big, like, it actually does mean nothing for the platform. But I thought it meant that that's how you verified the person's account. Him taking it away and making you pay for it is like, why would anybody pay for it? The only people that would pay for it are scammers trying to make people think that their account is the official account. That's all making it paid does, is allow scammers to trick people even harder than they were able to before. So that's what I think about it. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. For those of you that actually use Twitter, please let me know in the comments if I'm right with that. It's actually just used. Because at that point, why the fuck would anybody pay for it? Nobody would want to pay for it then. Because the entire point of it was to verify, you know, the verification mark, to verify that that's that official account. So then at that point, if you make it paid, there's no point to it. And people that would pay for it are scammers. That's all I wanted to talk about for that. If you were here just for that, you can leave now. I'm done talking about the blue check mark. For those of you that like the TF2 commentaries, which is the one person, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just like super. I thought it was difficult to get the blue check mark on Twitter too, to be honest. And there's no new good games, dude. I'm waiting for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 to go on sale. Said this in my last video. I mean, I called Modern Warfare 2 a scam, and like I said, I think they've done a lot to the game, and I think it's honestly an improvement over the last few Call of Duties. I think it's the best Call of Duty since Modern Warfare 2019, and I hated Modern Warfare 2019, to be honest with you. The only reason why they started releasing Call of Duty in October is so they can make more money off of it. All right? Basically, they used to release it in November. But November was so close to Christmas, parents or whoever the fuck would just wait until even Black Friday. I mean, there's, you know, toward the end of the month in November, it's probably going to be on sale. So it's like, at that point, people were waiting and buying it for cheaper because it was on sale. Now they release it in October, and it's like, oh, I gotta wait even longer to get it on sale. I'm just gonna buy it now. And you know what pisses me off? Is I saw a post saying that it is the biggest Call of Duty launch to date. $800 million is how much it made for its initial launch. That's actually depressing. It's $70. I get it. A lot of people are like, it's only $10 more. Which, for one, $10 adds up, okay? I get it, $10 isn't a lot. But when the only companies making their games $70 are the shitty companies like EA, like Activision Blizzard. If you remember what happened to them not too recently, can I hit it? Like, I get it. I think it's one of the best Call of Duty games since Modern Warfare 2019. I think it's like there's a lot improved, and I think it's a good game, but not worth $70. I can't support the practice. Like, don't get me wrong. If it was, you know, in a new studio or a new type of game, and it's like, hey, like, you know, we put, like, the devs put a lot of time behind it, we want to get back. But the companies charging 70 are companies where the CEOs make $400 million a year. And the entire staff is getting underpaid. So I don't know why the fuck anybody would want to support that. Like, they're making enough money off of the $60 games. The companies doing it are just the scummy companies that know people will buy their games and they can easily make more off people. Like, it would make more sense for indie companies to raise the price of the games because they need the money more than some AAA, you know, EA company that's worth billions of fucking dollars. Because you know where that $10 extra is going? To the CEO. Like, I don't know any other company charging $70 for the game that actually, like, you know that money's going back into the company properly. Like, seriously, name a fucking game. Not FIFA, not NBA 2K. NBA 2K doesn't even have fucking Charles Barkley in it. God damn. It adds up. 10 extra bucks adds up. Say you want to buy 3 games, that's $30 extra. You want to buy 3 games for Christmas and they're all $70, dude, that's 30 extra bucks. That's half the price of a $60 game right there. Like, it just adds up, especially for, you know, say a kid, you know, isn't old enough to get a job yet. Maybe 13, you know, 12, 13, 14. Not old enough to get a job. $60 was already a lot for a game, to be honest. You know, that's a decent amount for a fucking game. And then you throw 70 now, and then you have this battle pass and all this shit, and like the poor fucking parents are like, well, he wants the game. And then I've heard people say, oh, well, like, if you're gonna spend the 70 anyway, like, if you're gonna spend the 60, you have at least 10 extra bucks. No, some people fucking don't. Like, I'm sorry that you actually have money and you're not living, like, below the poverty line like a lot of fucking people are, or hell, not even below the poverty line, just fucking, like, lower middle class, even middle class nowadays. 10 extra bucks, that can be used for a lot of fucking things. It's not like $1, it's not $5. 10 extra bucks. It adds up too. Like I said, you know, you buy 3 AAA games, $30 right there. The extra bucks compared to if you were to spend 60. And like, I love how they're like, oh, this, and it's of course it's Sony's fault. And they're just like, oh, you know, 70 bucks, the 10 extra bucks so the developers can work harder. They're the same fucking companies that have sexual misconduct shit, all right? They're horrible fucking companies like FIFA. Fucking FIFA, dude. A copy and paste bullshit ass game. Gotta charge 70. NBA 2K23, 70 bucks. It's the same exact game since the last 10 years. Nothing's changed. Oh, they added the Michael Jordan mode. Crazy. That cost 10 extra dollars right there. Ridiculous, man. Like, I don't know. I bodied him. And I thought fucking like 60 to me was outrageous. No, I don't want to say outrageous, but it was a lot. Now 70. I'm not supporting it. And I feel like for those of you that don't want to support it, don't buy the fucking games. I think most people know that, but I don't care how much. Sit there and think to yourself, do I really want to support this? Look at the companies pricing their games at $70 right now. Look into those companies and go, where the fuck is this money actually going? And then look at the company as a whole and go, you know, what has this company been doing? How much money did they make before the $70 price hike? Oh, the company made $2 billion last year before charging 70 bucks for their games. That's easily enough to pay their staff of 100 fucking people. Oh, how much money did the CEO make? Oh, $400 million. Oh, okay. How much does a normal person make? Oh, let's go check. Let's go check. Let's see what people that work at that company have said. Fucking sexual misconduct, whatever the fuck's going on at the company. You know, how many times they've been sued, how many people have said the company workplace is dog shit. Like, don't get me wrong, maybe there are companies, that's stupid, AAA games are charging 70. AAA game industry makes billions of dollars already. Like I said before, why wouldn't the indie games be charging more? Say the average price of an indie game is 20 to 30 bucks. Okay, make it the average price 30 to 40. That would make a little bit more sense, but they're not going to do that because they know nobody would buy, you know, they would miss out on a bunch of sales. But AAA game companies, they know they can fucking charge as much as they fucking want. And the worst part about charging $70 for your game, Modern Warfare 2, great example. There is still a fucking battle pass that costs $10 to $20. Pay $70 for a game and then pay 20 bucks for battle pass. Even if it's 10, that's 80 bucks. Like, what the fuck? It was already brain dead retarded. They would sell $60 games and have a paid battle pass alongside of it. All right, Fortnite is the prime example of how to do it properly. I hate Fortnite, by the way. I do not like Fortnite. I don't care about that fucking game. But I think they are the prime example of how to properly do a battle pass that is literally worth it for the consumer. It's worth it. If you play the game even a little bit, it's worth it. The cosmetics, the skins for the characters are all really cool looking. There's nothing in the battle pass that will give you an advantage. It's all cosmetic and it all is cool. And, you know, the skins actually look good in it. It's like worth it because at that point, you're not buying the battle pass because, you know, you're getting this cool fucking, you know, like you're getting a new weapon, you know, the Asval. The Asval was part of a battle pass, all right? See ya. Man, this is just a complainy video. I'm honest, dude. Like, a lot of shit's been happening recently in the game industry that I just fucking hate. Like, you've seen, look, AAA games, look at all the AAA games that have released in the last couple years. And look at how fucking miserable they've been. I honestly think Cyberpunk was amazing at launch. It ran well, it played great. But look at everybody that had problems with that game. Look at how buggy it was at launch. Look at how broken it was for everybody. It couldn't even run on last gen, all right? Literally couldn't even run. PlayStation, Sony took it off their fucking storefront. Look at Battlefield 2042, all right? You know EA's charging $70 for their next fucking Battlefield game. And look at 2042. Look at Halo, all right? I get the multiplayer is free, but like, look at that game. I mean, look at everything that's released AAA wise. Look at how fucking shitty it's been. And then we're gonna be over here, oh, but $70 isn't that much. No, it's not that much if the games were fucking worth it. If the games were worth $60 to begin with, if the games were worth $30, these games aren't worth shit. Games charging 70 aren't even worth fucking 20. I mean, fucking, there's so many examples of fucking AAA games that have been shit and like Fallout 76. If Fallout 76 released after the $70 price hike, you know that game would have been $70 fucking dollars. The day it released, you know for a fact it would have been 70 and people would have fucking paid for it. I want to kill with 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 it. I'm getting a kill with this before the video ends. I'm getting a kill with the pan. I have to. 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 No! No! God damn it. Damn. Fuck. You know what? I'm just going to buy myself one. I'm just going to spend fucking... I'm just going to mortgage my house and buy gold pan. If I ever get to the point where I can fucking trade for a golden pan, man, I probably will. I don't know. It could depend. Like, a lot of people will feel like a lot of people have changed with like how cosmetics and shit work. Like, I remember back in the day, people would fucking drop their entire inventories for like some basic unusual. And nowadays, people aren't even willing to upgrade their shitty unusuals because they just don't give a shit. Which is fine, you know? It's like, hey, like say I had like 10 unusuals, all worth a fuck ton, but those were the only unusuals I had. It's like, you can trade all of them for a gold pan. And it's like, yeah... But I kind of like the loadout with this one, and then it's like, you know, it's a gold pan, but I think the sentimental value is like what matters to a lot of people more, which I kind of like because it allows, well, one, if you're trading, it allows for you to make a lot of profit off specific items if it's an item that somebody really wants, you know, because people I feel like nowadays aren't looking for profit as much. You know, they're looking for, do I like this item? Like, obviously there are people looking for profit, don't get me wrong, but I feel like there's a lot of people that are like, hey, I want to like, I fucked up. Oh my god. Okay, wait, we gotta recuperate. Kind of got upset about that. I mean, I like, not emotional, but like, I care. I care about video games, man. They've been a part of my life for literally ever. For as long as I can fucking remember. It's just like upsetting to see the industry just become absolute, like, the worst thing ever made possible. It upsets me because that just proved, like, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 proved that $70 is viable and people will just eat it up, no matter how little effort was put into the game. And like I said, I think Modern Warfare 2 is really good, alright? I think it actually is one of the best COD games since like Black Ops 4. Because you know for a fact that if nobody paid $70 and waited for the games to go on sale or just didn't buy the games when they were 70, the price would have immediately dropped back down to 60. They would have been like, holy shit, this is an awful failure, like, people aren't going to stand for this. Okay, now's a perfect time to run up behind them. Easy kill. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. I'm lagging my ass off, too. Yeah, that freezing is me. That freezing is my PC. You know, that's... No! Oh, fuck ass. Yes, thank you. Got my health back. I just care about games. When I was in high school, like sophomore year, that's when you start thinking like, oh, man, what do I want to do? You know, like start thinking just a little bit. What do you want to do after you graduate? college. Like, what job do you want? And I was just like, I mean, I didn't really know. I didn't really want to do anything. I didn't really know about college. I didn't really want, like, I felt like I just didn't want to do school. I hated school. So I was like, it's not that I hated the idea of college. It's that I hated fucking school so much. I was like, you know, maybe I'll be a game developer, game designer. And like and I refined it over the years where it's not just, I don't want to code games. I like the idea of like coming up with games, you know, basically like Imagineer of Disney. It's like, oh, let's just come up with this. Like, what's the idea? Like, oh, okay, let's make the character look like this. And then somebody else does it, you know, like somebody else codes. Cause I don't want to do the coding part. I don't care about that. I want to like make the designs like almost like the artist in a way where it's like, oh, do this. And then it's like basically like the lead director type deal. You know, that's what I wanted to do. And, you know, I just kind of had that where it's like, you know, like I loved games and I was like, you know, I wouldn't mind. Like, my idea was I'm going to make the greatest game anybody's ever played, you know? Like, basically, GTA 5 Online times 10 was the game idea that I had. Obviously, that would be really, really difficult and almost impossible to make, but, you know, just these ideas, like, like, coming up with ideas, basically, is what I was going to do. Obviously, that was I graduated in 2019, so that was 2017. And then 2018 is my junior year. You know, we all know what kind of happened during 2018, 2019. That's when the shitty AAA games started coming out. That's when it came out that studios were shitty. They didn't treat their employees right. I remember, you know, it was a thought that I had. It's not like I really wanted to be a game developer. It was more like, you know, this is what something like if I'm going to go to college for a career, this is the career that I want. I really just face stabbed both of them, butter knifed them both. And obviously, you know, it's not like I really wanted to be a game designer. It's kind of just like if I'm gonna go to college, it's probably gonna be for that maybe. Yeah, and then all of that shit happened where it's just like, oh, game companies treat their employees horrible and just all this awful shit. And I was like, yeah. So that kind of killed the entire idea of me ever wanting to make video games, which not really. If I did make a game, my problem is I've realized what I like in a job, and what I like is being the lead. Like not necessarily lead, but I don't like anybody being my boss. I want to be my own boss, you know? I want to be the one that's like, it's my deadline. I chose the deadline. I'm the one in charge of everything. If something goes wrong, it's on me, not somebody coming to yell at me for it. No. If I fuck up, and it's like, yeah, I know that I fucked up, but nobody's coming and yelling at me for it, or you know, my job's on the line. Hopefully it's not something that bad, but see you, mate. Uh-oh. Somebody got caught lacking. I messed up badly. Yeah, I feel like the $70 thing is a little controversial, and I don't really like talking about controversial shit, but like that's just something that I just don't stand for simply because the only people doing it are, from what everybody else says, the shitty fucking companies like EA. Sit there and only kill me. You know, don't kill the guy that just got a 4-piece on your team. No, no, no. Don't kill the people on the front lines actually doing stuff. And I know somebody's gonna be like, but that's what you were doing, spawn camping. Yeah, but like they're the attackers and I'm mopping them. He killed only me. Victory. I get it. It's only $10 more, but when it's for game studios that have proven to us they don't fucking care about us and they have these horrible malicious practices, you know, I mean, I get it. Overwatch 2 is free, but look at that game. Absolute fucking shit show. Overwatch will never recover. Blizzard will never recover from that fucking game. Like, that killed Overwatch for everybody, I feel like. Like, that was like, if Overwatch wasn't dead, Overwatch 2 fucking killed it. And it's awful because I feel like some of the companies are forced because of Sony. Which, granted, you know, the companies aren't going to give a fuck. They're going to make, you know, charge $70. I think I said this before. They're going to charge $70 for the games because it's just extra. It's free $10 more. So, of course, they're going to go along with it. But I feel like Sony's like, you can't have your AAA game on our store unless it's 70. And then that forces a lot of these companies to... Wow. Alright. Actually, fuck it, dude. I'm just gonna wipe them. Wanna keep spamming me? You wanna come chase me? Holy shit. I don't know why he did that. That was not a smart play by that engineer. Literally no thought process went into that. To me, soldiers that use a shotgun are soldiers that aren't good at the game. I don't know about anybody else. I get it, you know, the conch literally gives you fucking regen, but like, the shotgun to me is like, you're so bad that you miss so many of your rockets so much of the time that you need the fucking shotgun. That's what it's like to me, people that use it. I mean, I'm not hating on anybody. I don't really give a shit. Honestly, to me, I think it's kind of more skillful to not have it because you're not getting the passive heal from, say, the conch, or you're not getting the... I mean, the buff banner is the most... I don't know about that, but like the conch, it's like, yeah, it's constantly healing me. But the shotgun is like, damn, you really can't hit that many of your shots that much of the time that you need the fucking shotgun. Yikes. Like, if I miss all of my shots that I need a shotgun, I'm not putting the shotgun on. I'm probably dying anyway. Like, most of the time when a soldier pulls out his shotgun, he's dead. He's dying. He pulls it out and I reload my shot and he's dead because he's so low at health at that point. Because, I mean, think about how long the fight's been going on that he's wasted all 4 of his rockets already, unless he's using, like, a direct hit or a beggar's. 2 big subjects that probably should have their own videos because they would get more clicks if I name one video Twitter blue check mark and name one video $70 price hike on games, you know, what I think of it. But fuck it, I'm just gonna put them all in one video because I don't give a fuck. It's easier to put them all in one video than to split it into 2 fucking long ass videos and edit 2 videos. Fuck that. Just talk about it all. It's not like they're giant topics to talk about to begin with. I'm coming after you. Oh, that soldier should be dead. Fuck. I'm gonna be honest. When I'm hitting with the direct hit, I'm hitting with the direct hit. Alright? When I'm on point with the direct hit, I'm on point with the direct hit, okay? And he's dead. Yep, shotgun really helped you there. How many kills did he get with it? None. Let me get in here. That was wonderful. I was only going to play till 50 minutes. I expected that to be longer. That skin looks cool. Something that I want, alright? For those of you TF2 players out there, okay? Think about this. Australian direct hit. They should also do an Australian shotgun. Like this. Like the actual just stock shotgun. Australian direct hit, though. Get the fuck out of there, you sissy. No. Wow. He body shots me. I'm going in. We're going in. This is it. Yes, 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 yes. Be the reason your team wins. Be the reason. why your team wins. Anyway, I hope you all have a good day, good afternoon, good night, whatever. I'll see you in the next one.